Hey guys, it's Sharon from Digital Nomad Quest, and I'm excited to announce that I bought 5 rental units during quarantine. So I wanted to talk a bit about my experience. But before we begin, if you guys are new to this channel, welcome. I'm all about teaching y'all how to build passive income, become financially free, and design your best lives. So if you guys are interested in that, make sure to subscribe and hit the bell button to be notified of my latest videos. So basically back in December was when I started researching about purchasing properties. I've always been interested in investing out of state, but never really pulled the trigger. I was starting to get impatient. I have this full-time job, I have my side hustles, I'm making good money, but I want to invest more, right? So I started getting impatient, wanted to put my money into real estate investing out of state. And my boyfriend Sean really helped with kind of helping me pull the trigger essentially. We started researching together about different markets that I could invest in. And by the way, you guys should subscribe to Sean's channel if you guys want to learn more about real estate investing. His channel talks all about that. Now back to the story. So basically we found an area that was really good in Texas. We were looking at stuff like job growth, population growth, home prices, seeing if they've gone up, crime rates, making sure they're okay. This area in Texas seemed really good. Checked all the boxes. So I was excited about this. I started calling a ton of people to find my dream team essentially. I was finding my agent, my property manager that I could work with, and I found a lender to work with. And then I was able to purchase this out-of-state property, this 4-plex. Basically the agent sent this deal to me and I was excited about it. I'll go more into this process later in another video, but basically here's some pictures of the place. So obviously it's 4 units. 3 of the units were occupied, and in those 3 units the tenants were paying $500 each month, but we knew we could increase the prices if we wanted to in the future. And then the 4th unit was vacant, so I could find tenants for that one. So I ended up buying this property at $175,000. Again, I'm gonna go into numbers more later. Cool thing is when we were appraising the property, we found that it was appraised at $207,000. Essentially means that if I decided to sell it right now, I would make a profit. This property now cash flows me $700 a month. So this $700 is after mortgage, property management fees, water, trash, taxes, insurance, all of those things. So essentially it's paying down my mortgage as well as cash flowing me this much every month. I really feel like I found a good deal with this. It's very rare to be able to get a 4-plex for this much money. And so far it's been pretty good. We've had some repairs, but essentially I feel like it's just gonna even out and it'll be okay. The tenants have been paying, which is nice. And after we bought it, we got a 4th tenant that's paying $595 right now per month. So essentially I could boost the rents for those other 3 units like $100 more if I really wanted to, maybe even more. But I know that it's hard during these times, like during the pandemic. I don't want to make it hard for my tenants. For example, one of the tenants, their lease was up and I could just bump it up, but I decided not to. This property definitely had minor repairs. I feel like I've put in about $5 grand so far with repairs. Essentially with this property, I basically put in $50,000, $45,000 for the down payment and the closing costs, and then $5,000 for repairs. But yeah, I'm gonna make another video where I'm gonna go specifically into the numbers. Now after this deal, I was super excited. I was like, oh my God, I finally got my first out-of-state property and it's a 4-plex and it's a great deal. So I was hungry for more. So essentially I started looking on Bigger Pockets and I found this random deal. I contacted the wholesaler who had that deal. It was in the same area that I was looking in. I privately messaged this guy and we finally negotiated down to $23,000 for the purchase price. Ended up putting in around $24,000 after closing costs, all cash, which is awesome. Here are a few pictures of it. It looks super run down. I'll also show you a video of it later too. But as you can see, I was kind of scared, but I decided to pull the trigger. I mean, it was so cheap. I didn't even visit this property. I visited the other one, but I never visited this one, which is kind of risky. I definitely recommend visiting it before you purchase, but if you can't, in this case, I knew it was really cheap. I just wanted to buy it, wanted to try it out, so I just purchased it. We used the title company to make sure that everything was legit there. So after that, essentially the tenant there was moving out. They had been living there for like 20 years. They were paying only $400 a month, but I was like, if they could stay there, that'd be chill. I don't need to do any repairs, but they already were in the process of leaving, so I couldn't do anything about it. So then I spent $34,000 repairing this property, which was a lot of money. It was more than I wanted to spend, but it was a full rehab. So essentially with that, that's pretty good deal. So now I'm about $58,000 in with this property, but I own it free and clear. There's no loan on it. So now I'm cash flowing about $550 a month with this property, which is really great. So in the next few videos, I'm going to talk more about the process. I'm going to talk about how to like analyze deals, how to find your out-of-state market, and just go over detailed steps about how I got these properties. So happy about these purchases. It's been a long time coming. I'm proud of myself with these properties because I pulled the trigger. They ended up cash flowing very well. And I also got to fix up a fixer-upper. Even though I wasn't super involved with the fixing of the property, it was really cool seeing the transformation. I'm really proud of having that property free and clear. So hopefully I can keep acquiring more of these units and cash flow even better with this as well as my online businesses. So if you guys are interested in hearing more of this, comment below. Let me know what you guys have questions on. I actually posted videos about this on my TikTok and it's been blowing up. Tons of questions, so I'm just gonna answer a bunch of these questions for you guys. If you guys like this video, make sure to smash that like button, subscribe, and hit the bell button to be notified of my latest videos, and I'll see you guys in the next one.